Life, I guess.
Oh, we're live right now.
Oh, it
Uh-oh.
worked. It worked.
We're live.
Wait a
You
second.
really?
Ooga, 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 ooga. I got a feeling, da, 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 da. It's Panaloids, baby. And we're back in Jeremiah's internet crash. What's up, guys? We're back. Welcome to Panaloids, Comic Books, and more. We've got a great episode lined up. So whether you're watching live or catching the replay, we appreciate you tuning in. I'm Pierre, your host, keeping the conversation rolling. Kyle's behind the scenes, making sure everything runs smoothly. Dimitri's our rock, keeping us grounded. And Jeremiah's our historian, always ready with the girthy comic book knowledge. That's right, Girthinator. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe, follow, and leave us a review. It really helps us out a lot. And don't forget to join our Discord where the comic talk never stops. Shout out Comic Talk. We're live every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern time, same place. Let's get into it. And by it, I don't mean Dimitri. Nerdy news. That's right. We're getting into the nerdy news. From the makers of Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, comes a new take on a family favorite. Get ready for it. Bambi. That's right. Bambi Reckoning. Of course, I messed it up. Reckoning will follow a mutated Bambi seeking revenge on humanity for the murder of his mother. So yeah, it's everything we've always wanted. I think he deserves the spotlight. He or she. I'm not sure if Bambi was a boy. I don't remember that. But I'm glad that they're finally getting the revenge that they deserve. You know, I think that's something
Is
that
this
we've all
animated?
needed. No.
Oh.
Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey wasn't animated. It was real. And same thing with Bambi, Reckoning. It's going to be like CGI, a mutated giant deer with big antlers that wants to kill everything.
Ooh.
So, yep. That's it. It's going to be exciting. If you ever thought, hey, Eevee has too many evolutions. Well, apparently Eevee does not have enough. Eevee is getting a new evolution named Saurion, and it's potentially a flying type. So, again, just when you thought it was enough with Eevee, we're going to go a little further. And I feel like this is going to be a thing. Like, Eevee's just really going to get like a type for every type.
Well, they're gonna run out of types though.
Oh, they'll probably make more types. So, just never going to stop. It's the year Eevee, by the way, guys. So make sure you do whatever you do during the year of Eevee. I don't know what that is, but it is the year of Eevee. That is a real thing. So, as my research has found. So, this one's for Kyle. It's official. Tom King will be an executive producer on the upcoming Green Lantern show, Lanterns. More than likely, he will bring in influences from his own comic book success, Omega Men, which featured a Kyle Ravner as the lead. Kyle, what was your favorite part about Omega Men?
I think it's Kyle Rayner. Tom King's a sack of shit, and I'm not gonna watch the show now.
Okay, all right, that's Dimitri. Thoughts?
Jeremiah?
I think
Am
it'd
I
be
here?
cool.
Yes.
You're here.
Yes, Jeremiah, you are here.
What do you think of Green
Does he
Lantern
know he's here?
and Tom King?
I'm in the wrong.
Oh shit!
All right, here we go. There we go. All right. What do I think of Tom King's Green Lantern? Not much because I haven't read any of it.
Well, guess what?
Because
He's an
a
executive
sack of
producer
shit.
on the new Lantern show.
Yikes.
Yep.
I mean, he was a co-op. If anyone should be an executive producer on a co-op show, it should be a co-op.
Oh, right.
So
Wasn't he like
Yeah,
in
he
the
was a
FBI
co-op.
or something?
yes, he was in the FBI for I think 5 years.
Fucking narc.
When I met him in person, I kind of got that.
Fucking
feeling.
narc. Hold on, Captain Chaos. Are you calling me Comic Cornet as in like Jim Cornette? Like
That's fucking
I'm not
hilarious.
that bad, dude.
Oh yeah, no. Pierre's the only one that doesn't
Change
have.
change your name from the Rivera collection. That's it.
Wow.
That's it right there.
Hey, thank you for joining. All right, let's keep going. Absolute Gorilla Grodd is no longer the notorious supervillain we once knew. Instead, he's the loyal pet and best friend of Wally West's Flash. Kyle, I think you added this one. I don't know what this means.
He's got a little pet monkey. His
In
name is Gorilla
Absolute?
Grodd
In the Absolute series?
in the Absolute Universe, and then he's
I mean,
starting to
the
grow.
whole Absolute Universe is new. I like the idea of Grodd not being a big badass gorilla right away. I think that's a cool idea.
Yeah, it's there's some art floating around. I would have popped up, but
You're not that great of a producer.
Nope, I forgot. I got some art to pop up.
Kyle's got a lot going on, so I just want everyone to know that behind the scenes, it's a lot.
And Tom King's a sack of shit.
Yep, we're just gonna add that in. This is my bad for even adding a note of Tom King in there was a good idea, so I'll take that. Yeah. So Wally West's Flash, I guess, is that universe's Flash. Is that what we're doing now?
I mean, it's gonna be written by Jeff Lemire, so I'm gonna read it because anything.
Oh,
Jeff
it's not
Lemire
out
writes
yet.
is worth reading. Nope, not yet.
Gotcha. Okay, I thought he was
He's the
introduced
only
in like a
Flash.
Superman book or something.
Yes, he'll be the only Flash in the universe.
Right,
And there's
which
no
is
other
cool
Flashes.
because there's too many.
Like
Yeah,
he's
there
the
really is.
first. But they're
Yeah.
saying he's the first as if Barry Allen can come later
Mm.
as the second.
Potentially,
Impulse.
I like that idea.
I hope they just kill
move him around.
Barry. Like I hope like they just need to kill all the other Flashes.
Can I admit something? This is kind of a big deal. I'm gonna admit something.
Mm.
I
Ooh.
have read one Tom King book.
Wow. It's all coming
Vision,
out now.
right?
No.
You read Vision?
It was Heroes in Crisis, Hero Crisis, Crisis of
Heroes
Heroes,
in Crisis.
Heroes-
Yeah.
and it did focus on Wally. And ever since, I haven't liked Wally West.
Wow.
I thought this was gonna be a compliment. I really thought this was gonna be a compliment.
I honestly didn't enjoy the book. Like I just
Okay.
finished it because I wanted to see where it went, and where it went was
Not where you wanted it to go.
it. Yeah, it was trying to do a chicken and the egg situation, which I love, and it didn't do it.
Isn't that what you got signed by him?
No, I got signed his Batman #1, and I
The
put it on eBay, and I actually
Gotham Girl.
lost money selling it. So
That makes sense.
I didn't hate his Batman run. I hated the beginning of his Batman run, but that's besides the point.
Same. I just stopped reading it from the beginning, and I heard it got really, really good. So, what are you gonna
didn't.
It didn't.
Well, speaking of Absolute, and because Tom King is doing such a great job with Green Lanterns, here are some Green Lantern preview pages we stole from someone else's post.
Oh shit! Hold on, that's me.
Kyle's
That's
not
me.
ready.
Hold on,
Yeah,
guys.
that's your cue.
Oh,
There we go.
there they are. There's some
Ooh,
preview
that
pages.
that is a large Green Lantern logo.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of this art.
Is this
Not gonna lie to you.
absolute?
This is
Yeah.
Do we know who the artist
I'm
is?
kind of digging the art, actually.
nope. Pierre just said he didn't like it, so if I knew, I wasn't not gonna name it now.
No, I've seen this art on like something else, and I wasn't a big fan of it. I don't remember what it was. I don't know. I mean, I can do it. I'm just, I don't know. It's like another. What would you call this? Like new age comic art? I don't know.
Modern. Yeah, modern comic art for
Yeah.
sure.
So
It's
what?
like more modern than modern.
What do we think this is though? Because it doesn't look like a ring to me.
Battery. I'm assuming that's a power
It's a
battery.
big battery.
I was gonna say battery.
That is the lantern.
I was gonna say it
just
first
fell.
though.
The
Battery.
lantern fell.
Blame the lag.
from
Yeah,
the sky.
I thought maybe it was a gigantic ring that was hidden under the Earth's crust for all this time.
Oh,
That was my
What about
idea. It was a
Tomatech?
Galactus size,
Tomatech?
lantern.
Gotcha.
I wish
No,
it
I
was a
thought it just
radioactive
fell on
battery.
Earth.
Yeah, it looks like it fell.
Fell, and they're like, "What the fuck?" Anyways,
Anyways,
all right. So that's that.
Anywho,
That's Green Lantern. It's coming. So we're excited to get this news. But Keanu Reeves shared a hopeful update on Constantine 2. They are currently writing a script. Are you excited?
Okay. I mean, I love Keanu. Keanu deserves nice things. If Keanu wants to do a Constantine movie, by all means. I don't know how James Gunn is going to make it work with his cinematic universe. Is it going to be in Elseworlds? I'm okay with that. I just hope that Keanu is happy at the end of the day because Keanu deserves to be happy.
I'm pretty sure it's Elseworlds, and I'm pretty sure no one's actually agreed to it. He's just telling everybody that he's doing the script. So I don't think it actually confirms it.
Yeah, but like still, I would. Yeah, let's do it. If Keanu wants to do something, we should let him do it because Keanu is life.
It should
Keanu's
be a
like-
Dark Universe type
Yeah.
of story.
That'd be so nice. Yeah,
Like,
if we
start
got
its
like
own
Phantom
thing.
Stranger and Pandora and Zatanna actually showing it, that would be so dope.
Like a really hot one
like it.
too.
Okay. Tribal chocolate.
Oh, who was Pierre?
Tribal
Who's your
chocolate is
Zatanna?
spoken. Go
Jenna Ortega.
from- Yeah. Yep. Jenna Ortega. That's Zatanna.
I
I
don't
don't
know.
think she's got the. I don't think she's got the chops.
I wouldn't use it if for Dimitri's hot Zatanna. That
Yeah,
wouldn't be.
I was
I'm
gonna
just
say,
saying her if they decide to go like that type of route with her, but like hot Zatanna, it's got to be someone else. It doesn't. That's definitely not her. So I'd have to think about that one.
Sofia Vergara, Zatanna.
You're getting somewhere.
I'm close.
You're getting
Too
somewhere.
hot.
I'm close.
Too hot. Too
Salma
hot.
Oh, there we go.
Old.
Zoe Saldana.
Very old. They're both about the
Here's
same
your
age,
fun
I
fact.
think, actually.
Here's your fun fact of the day about Zatanna. Zatanna's father, Zatara, first appeared in Action Comics 1 alongside Superman. So if you're a big Zatanna fan, if you want her daddy's first appearance, it's Action Comics 1.
Yeah, good luck. Good.
Her first
Good-
appearance is
good luck.
Hawkman 4 from 1961.
That's probably a good spec book because it's
It's
a matter
always
of
been
time,
it's always been a big book.
but it's
but
gonna
yeah,
double.
Yeah, for sure.
What's the thinking of who? Anyways, James Gunn has stated they are open to developing a DC Rivals game similar to Marvel Rivals. Who will you be picking as your main character? Kyle.
Swamp Thing.
Swamp Thing would have to
Were
be
you
a
picking
tank,
for
right?
Kyle? Yeah, definitely a tank.
Yeah, he'd have to be a tank.
I mean, Poison Ivy would definitely be a healer.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
So,
that'd be so dope. Yeah, but
Okay.
what would Batman be? And who would they
He'd be
piss
like a
off
Moon Knight
most?
character. You would just throw like a bunch of like random things.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Dude. Okay, so obviously I'm the one that doesn't play Rivals out of us, but I saw the fucking like end credit scene of like, and he gets his money. Fucking genius.
He gets his money.
Because Dracula owes him money.
Oh,
And at the end credit scene,
oh,
they're,
yeah.
like flies around and then he ends up with money in his hand. Like that's that's amazing.
You see it?
That's
I
amazing.
know what you're talking about.
Ooh, Red Hood,
Um,
Nightwing,
Yeah, Red Hood and
those are
Nightwing are
two
great. I think.
strategists.
Yeah, I think everyone's DPS. You know,
Mhm.
like I can't think of many healers outside of Poison Ivy.
Uh,
So instead of
Have to
dancing
make
for
it,
everybody,
right?
I would like blow kisses at everybody. Some would be
it'd
poison.
be
Some would
funny
be
just to
helpful.
make Harley a tank.
Yeah, Killer Croc. Yeah, tanks and DPS. Catwoman, Zatanna, Wonder. Zatanna could be healer.
A healer.
Wonder Woman, DPS. Catwoman, DPS. Enchantress Could be healer. Yeah, any magic person can be support. Serenity said.
Yeah, Phantom Stranger. That would be a
Mira
good healer.
should be a
in way.
tank.
I like that idea.
Aquaman could be a healer.
He's too busy fucking fishes.
He's healing them.
Lobo?
With his,
Throw Lobo in there.
Ooh.
It would be like the Overwatch character with the chain.
Mm-hmm.
Overkill? Is that his name?
Probably.
Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of characters, so that'd be cool. Anyways, we're gonna keep it moving. DC Studios has a 6-year plan that will conclude with an Avengers Endgame style event.
Didn't they say they
6
weren't going to do
years.
that?
No, I don't think they ever said that.
I think they said they weren't going to do all that.
Well, it's
but
happening. It should happen. It's like that. We deserve it. 6 years is a quick amount of time to get to that point, but I feel like they're under the right leadership to make that happen. So should be good. And it also seems like James Gunn is kind of taking a hold of everything.
Yeah,
like
but that's
Batman
why they fucked up the first time, was to try to catch up. So
yeah,
like,
but
what?
like I don't know. It just seems like it's just going in a different direction.
20 years was a lot of commitment, and it meant more because we had so much commitment to it. Whereas this James Gunn mission, we have what? One project out with Creature Commandos?
Superman's right around the corner. Yeah.
And so we're over a year in now, and we have a project and a half. And in 6 years, you want me to care so much about an Endgame event?
There's other projects though that are technically included in it, like Blue Beetle, I believe, is part of it. Suicide Squad makes it, and Peacemaker.
I think ultimately it'll be more than 6 years.
Yeah, I think so too.
Time will tell.
Probably.
Time will tell.
Yeah, but I think, I don't know. He's taking his time introducing the character. It all really depends on Superman. Let's put it that way. I think it really depends on how well they introduce this Superman and characters around that. You know, because this is basically going to be your Tony Stark. This is going to be your Iron Man movie.
Serenity's gone.
Serenity in the chat. 6 years is a long time, bro. I fall in love in 5 seconds. 6 years of marriage and a couple of kids. It's true. It's true, Kyle. Got one. Another one around the corner. So.
Yeah, don't say that. Don't say that.
Give me a scissor. I'll handle it right now. This is what
With all
happened.
these other issues right now, I mean, I got coat hangers galore. You need one?
Jesus.
We're going to keep going. Simu Liu? Simu Liu? Say that right?
Probably not, but
yeah,
sounded
right.
Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi was interviewed recently and asked if we should expect Shang-Chi in Spider-Man 4, which seemed to make him a little uncomfortable. So it might happen. What storyline could be brewing over at Marvel Studios?
Fuck if I know. I can't remember the last time they teamed up, with the exception of Marvel 2-in-1 from like 1983. It's the only time I can think of that they ever teamed up. If there's a storyline that I'm not aware about, I don't understand why the hell he would even show up in Spider-Man 4. That makes no sense to me. I know he needs to show up more frequently. I know we need to be reminded how badass and awesome he was, but Jesus Christ, like, what? What?
Yeah. Could be a thing. Could be a thing. I'm gonna skip that comment there. Thank you for putting it up, producer Kyle. But yeah. Vin Diesel is working on a Groot movie where he goes to his homeworld, Planet X. So not to be confused with X-Men.
I would love that.
But Planet
Who
X
asked
is
for
where
this?
the Flora
Yeah, that's what I was gonna
Colossi
say.
live.
Make it animated.
They could. They did
Make-
Groot, the
make it
TV show
animated.
animated. That little like mini, if everyone watched it. It's good.
Make it animated. You can have Peter Quill show up. You can have a bunch of people show up, just their voices. Like, I'm down.
There is a comic book where Groot goes back to his homeworld with Rocket Raccoon because he's technically exiled. So
we don't know that
technically, he is
until that
exiled.
storyline,
Right?
right?
No. Well, I don't know. I don't know how it goes. I just know that he is exiled from his planet. That's why he's not there. But then I know like he goes there and he has to like hide within the other Groots. So
The other group
Is
like
it-
creatures.
they all kind of look alike.
What is their creature name?
It's
Flora
just Groot.
Colossi.
There's no
Yeah.
plural. It's just Groot.
Flora Colossi. That's
A group
what it
of
is.
Groots is a Groot.
Nope. It's not it.
It's actually a root.
Oh,
Yep.
I was gonna say the
They're
Groot.
both giving you wrong information. It's Flora Colossi. So yeah. I did way too much research into this. That's all I know. I like Groot. I like him.
What's his
So-
first appearance? What's his first appearance?
I can picture it.
It's like a Fantastic Four book, right? Like
No.
number.
It is
something.
not.
No, it's
It
a.
is-
It's a. Oh no, Action Comics. No, not Action Comics.
Nope.
What am I
Hold
talking
on.
about?
Hold on. I can picture the cover. He's like almost coming out of a cave, like chasing people.
Yeah.
He's
he's
walking down a
talking.
street.
All right, close enough.
He's
For
like
one,
this.
and
He's gray.
it's Tales to Astonish 13.
No.
Yes. Yep. I was close.
I have seen 2 in my entire life. I've seen more Action Comics 1s than I've seen Tales to Astonish 13.
But
Interesting.
it's probably not the same Groot. It's just the first time we're introduced to a Groot.
Yes, the Groot that we know and love was not introduced until Incredible Hulk Annual 7 in 1975.
Yeah. I told you the little
And-
research.
Why do you know this? It's such an obscure
don't I know?
fact. Don't you have other things to think about?
I like how Dimitri has no lag and Jeremiah has some internet trouble, so now he's just coming for him.
That's crazy. Dimitri, no lag, Dimitri is
Listen.
something else.
Take it while you can, because I don't know how long it's
Yeah,
lasting.
get your licks in.
I love
Yeah.
it. Keeping it, I guess, I don't even know. Chris Pratt has confirmed he will definitely be back as Star-Lord, quoting the legendary Star-Lord would return. We'll make good on that promise. So Chris Pratt will be back,
And then his die.
but he's on Earth, so I don't
He's
think
gonna
it
kill him.
really, the Groot thing matters necessarily. Like Vin Diesel making his own little project. I don't think that matters.
Yeah, exactly.
So, two separate things happening.
The
see what
legendary
happens.
Star-Lord, starring,
Groot.
no, who's was it is it Tom Hanks? Is that his son's name?
Whose son?
Tom Hanks.
Tom
son?
Hanks' son,
Chet?
not Chet, not that fuck.
Not.
He has another son?
He has another
it's two of
son.
them. One's very normal, and the other one's shot.
He's just
No,
a
but
piece
he's
of
an
shit.
actor too. Like he's a really good actor. But like
Is-
that's the guy who should replace Star-Lord. I'm gonna find out when we research.
Is Jeremiah frozen?
I
That's
just
very
noticed. Like, what is he doing?
Okay, so for the people just listening, Jeremiah's camera froze and
Oh no!
it stopped in the most compromising position.
Do
So
you know how bad the clips are gonna be now?
we have the best thumbnails
Oh,
to
go-
use now.
Colin.
All right,
for the
quick,
future.
quick, quick,
Colin
come back,
Hanks.
quick. Oh man,
What's happening?
Jeremiah's back. Dimitri, did you find out about Tom Hanks' son? Well,
It's Colin Hanks.
Jeremiah. Colin Hanks, the normal one.
Yeah.
But you know, it's funny that you say that. Now that you said it, I feel like the son that's like kind of shot out, I feel like it should be him. Chet. Because Chet's like
I missed something.
crazy.
Oh, so the legendary Star-Lord. Let's assume that
Yeah.
Chris Pratt is out. Because there's no confirmation
who
that it's
would-
actually him. I
Correct.
said Colin Hanks, and Pierre is saying Chet Hanks. should play
Why
him.
not Tom?
Tom Hanks or Tom
Yeah.
King?
I think they should just keep him
Um,
as Woody. I
Yeah,
don't think
we
he should
just-
go anywhere near Marvel.
let's just keep going with Chris Pratt. Let's just hope that happens. I don't need any new characters. Comic talk. It's comic talk time. Shout out comic talk. Kyle, you actually read a comic book.
I did.
So I'll let you say what you read. And then there's a lot of comic book news. We decided to put all our comic book news in here, guys. So
In
like,
comic talk. I
keep
like
it
that.
organized.
I like
Yeah.
I don't know whose idea that was.
It was a great idea. I almost want to take
So-
credit for it.
I read Absolute Batman number 5. Are you frozen?
Oh, keep
too?
going.
Okay.
No. That would have been compromising face to be frozen.
It
in.
would've.
But
Oh.
I think Jeremiah might be frozen again now. Actually,
I'm
he's
back. I'm back. What the fuck? I will have this fixed by next week, people. I'm sorry.
That's what
New
Dimitri said
house.
7 months ago.
I'm still in a new house.
And now he's back. He's back. All right. Absolute
Oh.
Batman. Let's go.
Absolute Batman number 5. I just wanted to talk about this panel right here,
I love it.
Mm.
where I didn't realize his cape could do that, but he just completely, like a porcupine, or I don't know, or like Spike from the X-Men,
Like
just
tendrils.
just popped a bunch of spikes like Venom into this bad man here.
Cool.
Yep.
I like it.
I think for the violence in it alone, it should win Eisner.
Fuck no. No. Nope.
creativity-
Nope.
The creativity behind the
Okay, the creativity, the reinvention of the character, yes, just because of the fucking violence.
the violence is choreographed like a play. Like it is not just like for shock value. It is creative and it is pretty. And every issue somehow has it.
It's like Mozart.
I don't know what it would actually fall under Eisner wise, but there's something to it that is being done not just for show. You know?
Okay.
I'm with it.
Could be up for it. Could be up for it. But before that goes up for it, Absolute Wonder Woman would definitely go up for it. If we're going to pick one
Yeah,
over the other.
probably best new series is probably going to be Absolute Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
It's so creative. Absolute
Kyle,
Batman is creative.
Do you know
But-
who Otis is?
Yeah. The Discord shared a photo with me.
Oh, okay, cool. That's cool.
Yeah, no,
I like that they did that.
Yeah, I like the nickname. It's
I like
great.
that for you.
It means a lot.
There should be one of those memes with Pam from The Office. Corporate sent us these two photos to tell us the difference.
Oh man.
Similar hairline too, actually.
Did you
he gets
guys
the
read
ladies,
anything?
dude.
Mm-hmm.
He gets the ladies. Dude,
I didn't read nothing.
Nope. All
They
right.
put it on the shelf.
too busy. I've been
We're
too
gonna-
goddamn busy.
We're gonna move into
like that
some
case in
comic
the
book
back.
news then. We're gonna move into some comic book news. So, Giant Size X-Men returns, sending Kamala Khan, Miss Marvel, on an adventure across time to save the past and future of the X-Men. What would you want to see Miss Marvel do? I'll go first. Die next. Kyle.
What the? Is that racially charged? Should we question it or not question it?
All right. My thing with Kamala Khan is not that I don't like the character. I like her a lot. I
Mhm.
don't like they're using her too much, and I'm exhausted of it. That's all. That's my only thing
Interesting.
with it.
Interesting.
They're giving me too
Interesting.
much Miss Marvel. I like Miss Marvel. I don't need her on every title. So,
I just
Didn't
saw
she-
not.
I'm sorry. Didn't she die recently?
yep,
Yes.
do it again.
Did Krakoa bring her back?
Yep, do it again.
Oh yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
No, I don't want her dead. I really don't. I just want
I
just
want her to stop Wolverine from getting the adamantium and her get the adamantium herself.
That's crazy. I thought the exact same thing. When I saw this
Okay.
note, when they said she's going back in time,
Great fucking
I was like,
minds.
wouldn't it be cool if they took it from him and she had something to do with it?
That's really cool.
I mean, this is going
Me
into
and
absolute
Dimitri.
Wolverine.
But
But
what
I
is she
also
doing
thought,
with
like,
it?
giving it to
Just
someone
preventing
else.
him from getting the adamantium, so he's running around with his bone claws, and then he can kill Magneto, and so that's what leads to Magneto's death. It's going to be death of Magneto, because Kamala Khan went back in time, prevented Wolverine from getting the adamantium. Wolverine could sneak up on Magneto and kills him.
And she wears the adamantium like jewelry. That's how she gets her bangles.
Her bangles.
Yeah. No.
Good,
This is
good
taking
theory,
away from
guys.
Ultimate Wolverine, but what if Bucky gets the adamantium skeleton?
Interesting, but
It's
it
out
makes
there.
zero sense.
It makes zero sense, but it's out there. It's an idea.
I do like the idea of a character in general going through the past and the future and potentially influencing the events that have happened. Maybe even erasing Krakoa from even happening. Maybe that's going to be a thing.
You mean like the Ultimate Universe, like the Maker's doing right now?
Yeah. Here's my problem with that though: is they gave me Peach Momoko X-Men. That's it. So that's
Well,
my
for
biggest
now.
problem with it.
For now.
So, and I'm a Peach Momoko fan. I don't like it
You
being
are,
the
which
Ultimate
is
Universe
the thing that
X-Men.
makes
I don't.
me laugh.
I don't. It doesn't fit. It doesn't make sense to fit into like the Ultimate Universe. Like it's a whole nother like style of like book. It just like if you're gonna do it, just give her Peach Momoko universe, which she did. I feel like she. I have the
Demon Days.
giant fucking book.
Demon
It was
Days
sick.
their own
Yeah,
thing.
that's. I'm good with that. Like it was very good on its own, and it. If you're reading X-Men with the Ultimate Universe in mind, it kind of like fucks it up. So I do like the idea of someone going in the past, just like Ultimate Universe, and changing things up. But it would be just X-Men concentrated.
Time travel is such a cop out, and it just
Yeah.
fucks everything up, which is unfortunate. But it's something that people have to go back to the well over and over again. I don't want to critique it quite yet. I'm just interested to see where it goes. Could be bad, could be great. We don't know yet. So just be on the lookout for it. And if you are interested, tell your local comic book store to order it. Vibranium instead of adamantium, Samson is saying. That's a great idea. And one that I don't think they've ever done before.
Would it like give him some different powers?
Absorbing like shit powers, and then like his berserker rage would be like actual like
when he hits something, it would just
force
like burst.
That'd be cool.
You know?
Yeah, like Terminator.
that's-
Samson,
that
I
would be
like
really
that a
cool.
lot.
Right?
I like that a lot, actually. Huh. That'd be cool. I guess we'll see. Another book that's coming. I think it might even be out, but Darkwing Duck Year 1. It came out today, and it parodies Batman's Court of Owls. So, yep, I sent Kyle this clip. Or not clip.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. That's funny. I like the fact that they're parodying things like huge storylines like this, because it's like everyone caught on very quickly what it was supposed to be, you know? So even calling it Year 1, like, it's cool. But my question to you is, who could be Talon in this universe?
An owl?
I don't know.
Like an owl character that's an actual owl. Talon would be an actual owl.
Whoever it is.
Like, not a
It's
duck.
going to be a Darkwing character. It's going to be one of his little villains.
gotta be
I can't.
goofy,
Sorry, I
right?
can't name.
It was a funny note. I just wanted to add that in there because it was funny. We're going to keep going. New Batman #1 incoming. So writer Matt Fraction and artist Jorge Jimenez will be giving us a new suit, new Batmobile, and new villains. So get ready to add this to your pull list. This is something you're going to want to pick up.
I love the logo. I love the suit. I love the cape. I love Matt Fraction. George Jorge Fiones. Why did I say George? Because it is George, just in a different
He also said
language.
Fiones. It's Jimenez.
Oh, it is George Jimenez? It's not Fiones? Oh, my bad. George Jimenez. What does he do? He did Absolute, right? No, not Absolute. He did Historia. Yeah, I'm interested for this. I like the blue instead of the black, so
I like the belt.
belt is nice, yeah.
It's a good belt.
I like that he's normal sized. Like that.
Oh, I have a very unrelated question. Can I just derail us for a second here?
Yeah.
I'm going to do it anyway. Whether it wasn't completely rhetorical. I wanted
Derail
some
us,
approval,
Kyle.
but
Now,
why is it opened? Why would you open it? I know you didn't open mine, but why would you open it at all?
Oh, hurts so much. Jeremiah's showing off open things again. He's just
It's going off open
wants
Batman
to hurt
Beyond.
everyone. Wants just to hurt everyone.
Not
Keep
only
going,
open Batman
Kyle.
Beyond, but it's the chase. So
Okay.
Keep
Anyway,
going.
do we think, just like the Ultimate Universe, that DC is gonna one day, after they've taken all our money, realize, okay, this absolute universe, this whole other canon universe that we've been running parallel to our main universe, it's not selling as much as it used to. Maybe it's time to close up shop. But everybody really likes Absolute Wonder Woman. Everybody really likes Absolute Batman. No one really cares about the other ones.
Crisis of conversion.
Are we going to bring in just a few of them forever
Probably.
and have
Absolute Wonder Woman, please.
Batman,
Just be the regular Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman?
I'd be down for a Wonder Woman book. I think that'd be fun.
Them
Batman
both
book would be
lassos
interesting.
going at each other. Just one scene where they're like two different powers.
So my opinion is those are the only two that they would worry about bringing over, right? Wonder Woman and Batman. Those are the only two absolute they would care to save when they decide Absolute Universe is dead. But
It's early to say that.
It's early.
We don't know. There could be better ones out there.
But Batman is so large and different acting and younger that I think they would keep him as a second. I think Wonder Woman could not be a second. She's just a better version. Like, she's just more interesting. Therefore, main universe Wonder Woman. What are they? Earth 1? I don't remember what Earth.
Yeah, Earth
Right?
1.
So Earth Prime, whatever. So I think Earth 1 Wonder Woman would perish because of bringing over Absolute Wonder Woman, while Batman would coexist. And he would just like get adjacent Gotham. Like put him in New York City and then just discontinue the run and not explain where that character really went.
Yeah.
what's the name of the event?
It's going to be Crisis something.
Yeah.
No, like the
It's-
event now. Like, isn't there like an absolute power? Something like
Yeah.
that?
Technically, Absolute Power started it, but there's so much to it. I couldn't explain how we got from point A to point B.
But we're here.
But we're here.
But we're here and we're not going anywhere unless my internet cuts out again.
Let's talk about things that we can't explain. So what are two things that shouldn't go well together that just make sense? Just any two things that you just like, oh yeah, those two things don't make sense.
How about Teen Titans and Pokemon?
Yep, there
Oh my
it is.
God.
Thank you, Jeremiah.
Look, this is three things. This is three things. Because
Yes.
what is
Yep.
that top thing? Can
Oh
anyone
yeah,
tell
that's
me what
Archie.
the top thing is? It's Archie.
That's Archie. Yep.
That's
So
awesome.
didn't think we needed this, but we got this. So basically, Teen Titans Go #1. It explores the Teen Titans finding out that their comic book is being canceled, and they are figuring out what to do to stay relevant and keep themselves alive. So a bunch of humor and fourth wall breaks makes this a fun book to pick up. I love this. I love this so much.
Cyborg's
like, the
face is
Beast-
bothering me.
So if you're
because he
listening,
looks like Brock.
right now we have a picture of what looks like Robin as Archie and Cyborg as Ash Ketchum and Beast Boy as Pikachu. Beast Boy, I choose you. That's what we got. Now that bottom right corner, that's something else. I don't know what it is, but
That's
it's definitely something else.
Neopets.
Wow.
Is it?
That's
No, I think it's
Neopets.
just they're just
Yeah.
animals.
I'm
No,
pretty sure it's
no,
Neopets.
you might be right. You might be right. It might be Neopets. I don't know. Starfire definitely looks like a Neopet.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Interesting.
That sounds racist.
But that brings us into our next segment. It closes out Comic Talk, brings us into Character Corner. Jeremiah, I made this section for you. I think it's something that's going to excite you a lot. Today's character, Spotlight. I can't even talk. Galactus. So I did a little research on Galactus. I learned a little bit, learned a little something. So I'm going to give it to you. And it's kind of like a drunk talk of how I'm going to explain it. But he originated as Galan of Ta. That's where he came from. All right. So he sacrifices himself to save his planet. All right. Then he merges with some crazy entity. I'm not sure of the name, but there's a bigger entity. He merges with him. Right.
It's called the Power Cosmic. Go on.
Power Cosmic takes the entity, puts it inside of him, and he becomes Galactus. Yes. All right. He would have stayed asleep, but some nosy ass fucking watcher decided to look a little too deep, just like they always do. We only watch. No, you don't, because he pried a little too much, and he woke him up. And then he came and he's like, oh, you know what? Time to destroy all these worlds. And he's not really a villain. It's just
he's not.
He's doing what he needs to stay alive, or
he's
whatever.
Just hungry.
So
just a hungry motherfucker.
Really it.
First appearance is.
Wait, hold on. Oh. I'm not done. He was created by Jack Kirby. He was created by Jack Kirby,
who's
to be a god figure. There. All right. So he was inspired by the Bible, actually. So people were tired of mobsters at the time, and he needed to come up with something new. So he came up with a god figure like Galactus. And he was supposed to be just like that one thing. And then it was supposed to like just kind of disappear and eventually come back in a big event. But then they were like, no, we need him. We love him. And they were like, they kind of overused him a little bit. And yeah, when was he first? Give us.
First appearance was Fantastic Four number 48 in 1965. He also appeared alongside Silver Surfer. He is quickly defeated by issue 51. No, it's 50. He gets defeated with the Ultimate Nullifier, which is this little dinky fucking thing. And he went away for a little while, but they had to bring him back. You are correct. He was created in the idea of like a godlike figure. Jews and their gods. But yeah, Galactus is an amazing character. He is not a villain. A lot of people think he is a villain. He is portrayed as a villain in many different mediums, but he's not, strictly because he does what he has to survive. In more recent renditions, in Donny Cates's Thor run, he himself was a herald of a larger entity, the Black Winter. He's died a few times. The Ultimates, from coming out of Secret Wars, he was a dead entity that they used as a battery, I believe. It's been a while since I read that. So, yeah, great choice of a character to do a deep dive on, Pierre. Now, what made you choose Galactus?
People were talking shit.
Oh yeah. We've decided that if you talk shit, we're gonna research it and we're gonna come back, and yeah, that's it. So that's what we do now.
Fair enough. Yeah, talk shit about any character, except for Concrete, because none of y'all bitches know Concrete.
I'll research Concrete, but there's not the only thing with Concrete is not going to be like a lengthy like research product. There's not much to pull from.
Samson, shut up. You're wrong, dude. You're wrong. It's okay to be wrong. I'm wrong sometimes. Not often, but I'm wrong sometimes.
Just be nice before he goes after you.
Does he have one of those shirts that say "Don't bully me, I'll come"?
Nope, I do. Please bully me. So we're gonna move into screen time. That was it. That's all that was. So screen time. This is what you guys came here for. This is what the thumbnail is all about. The Daredevil breakdown. We all watch it, other than Dimitri. So Dimitri, as you can see here, is pulling out his headphones.
What were you doing? What were you doing all day?
Leaked. So I'm gonna let Jeremiah give us a quick spoiler-free. So this is spoiler-free for everyone. Spoiler-free review of the episode 1 and 2 of Daredevil. Jeremiah, take it away.
Without spoiling anything, it is a loose continuation of the Netflix series. It's not super concrete continuation of the Netflix series. It is great. Episode 1, I would give a 8, and episode 2, I'd give an 8.5. And if you don't want to hear any spoilers, I suggest you come back later after we get done discussing this and we get to rumors, baby. So you've been warned. Spoiler embargo is now being lifted. They fucking killed Foggy. Why the fuck did they kill Foggy? My God. Like, kill Karen. Kill fucking Karen.
Wow.
Like,
because she's a woman. I know.
So this is Jeremiah. You mentioned it. I think it was like 2 episodes ago. You were like, "Oh, I hope they give Foggy cancer."
yes,
You did say that.
So,
that's a thing that you said.
Yep. So
amongst other
for the
things,
record, you didn't want him to die, but this ruins that storyline that you wanted.
It does.
So.
But I am incredibly happy we have Kirsten McDuffie, and Kirsten McDuffie was created by the boy, Paulo Rivera. So I hope he got a nice little paycheck about the fact that Kirsten McDuffie showed up.
He didn't.
Still could. There's a lot of great little Easter eggs. There's not a lot of huge Easter eggs, at least in these first 2 episodes. I'm hoping that picks up. Going on, but we got a Spider-Man reference. We've gotten 2 different Punisher references. Karen living in San Francisco, that is an Easter egg, because there has been multiple times where Matt has had to go to San Francisco, and they chose that city specifically as a reference to those times that he went to San Francisco. The BB report is a reference to Ben Urich. It's his niece, we find out, which I don't think it's public knowledge that Kingpin killed Ben. But can you imagine staring down the niece of the guy you killed and be like, "You're doing a great job, little lady"? One thing that I will say, and I don't know if everyone will agree with me, they're doing an amazing job of... Wilson Fisk has autism. There's no way he doesn't have autism. And they're doing a great job representing what autism could be in a relatively functioning person of that high caliber. There's a lot of parallels with this season with the real world, and some people like it, some people don't like it. I'm indifferent as long as the story holds up and continues to go down like a good path. That's my 2 cents. I'm curious what you 2 think, being that I'm the Daredevil guy, but you both also have watched it and you watched a Netflix series. So I'm curious your guys' take on it.
I like how it felt still like the Netflix show, but still kind of like you could tell it wasn't it, you know what I mean? Like it was good. It was a step forward. Like I like how they did it. It felt smooth. I thought Foggy was going to last a lot longer because they gave him a nice haircut and everything. I was like, oh, like they MCU'd him. Like, you know, I was like, oh, he's here, then gone. I was like, wow. All right. And the fact that it happened before the credits even rolled, or not the credits, but the opening credits. I was like, wow, that was like, just to come back to it. I was like, this is going to be awesome. So the whole episode 1 and 2 were incredible. Yeah, so I'm excited to see much more out of this. I loved what's his name too. The fact that that villain,
Bullseye, Billy Poindexter. Also, his middle name is not Leonard. His middle name is Lester. Can we stop with that shit? Like, it's not that weird. I mean, it is a weird name. They chose it
a
for
weird
a
name.
specific reason. But, like, his middle name is Lester, not Leonard. Like, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
I do like that they did the Marco
That's good.
Cinecittà version of Bullseye. I thought it was Muse with the first time we saw his hand, and then we saw the bullseye actually on his hand. Samson, nope. Not going there. Not going there, Samson. Clearly we are getting it's been talked about, it's been confirmed. We are getting Punisher. He's coming back for this. I don't know how much he'll be involved, but it's definitely going to be a storyline for sure. Interesting to see where it will go from here. Kyle, your thoughts?
Are you sure?
Oh God, he's gonna bash it.
So
just go into the Punisher logo. Just go into that. Just go into that.
So episode 1 is a 7. Episode 2 is an 8.
How did it get better?
Is it the cinematography of episode 1 that did it for you? Because the cinematography was like there were some weird cuts.
So I absolutely dislike the cinematography in 75% of it. It's like they have a cinematographer for the human life, right? And then the cinematography changes for the suited life. And it's like the first fight kind of started poor and then picked up. Like even there were parts where I was like, this could have been tighter. Like this camera's too far away.
Episode 1 and episode 9 were reshot.
Oh.
Those were the episodes that were cut up the most.
Okay.
So obviously we haven't seen what happens with 9 yet, but I'm using that as the excuse for the cinematography being as poor as it was for episode 1. There are definitely some weird shots. They definitely made some weird decisions in terms of how it all went. So
Samson, a 7 and an 8. A 7.5 is in between. Sorry. I did some math. Sorry, Samson. I did some math. It didn't change. So yeah, no, that's honestly my biggest issue. And I don't want to say this as insult, but a little bit of it felt like CW vibes. And I'm saying that with the effect of CW. You have to give them credit for doing what they've done as quickly, because the turnaround is quick. Like they're filming and that's months later, it's out on a tight budget, a budget that is unheard of.
And this is Daddy Walt's wallet, so it should be a little bit better.
That's where I was a little like, I didn't expect it to look like Netflix, but there was times where I was like, this isn't tight enough. Like this could have had potential. Like you just needed a few more months of editing. It just needed to be tighter. Like everything just needed to be tighter.
I'm taking it in the fact that you don't base a whole meal's experience on the appetizer.
No, yeah, and that's why I'm rating the episodes individually. It's only 2. Yep. And then my other big thing is really just preference, especially because they flaunted and paraded that we got the 3 original back. You can't give us Foggy and Karen and shove it down our throats saying, look what we're giving you, and then you kill one and send the other away.
I'm hoping that we get flashbacks.
I think they did that.
I'm hoping that we get
100%
flashbacks.
on purpose.
It should have just been a flashback.
They did that shit on purpose because they knew how much more it would hurt. Because it was fine to let them go. We were like, all right, we're not getting them back. We were like, all right, no big deal. And they're like, oh, they're coming back. I was like, oh shit, this is gonna be sick. Then they give him a nice haircut. I'm telling you, the haircut is. You give me long hair, Foggy. It is what it is. You give me short hair, clean cut, Foggy. It hurts so much more.
Do you know? He should have been buzz cut, because that's what happens when he gets cancer. So,
well, it's not happening now. They went right to death. They went right to death.
But don't you think the whole thing could have been flashback? Like they could have just edged us for a few episodes. They could have just, why is he so mad? Why won't Karen talk to him? Oh, well, she won't talk to him because it's kind of his fault Foggy died. Also, again, and this is not affecting the rating for me. This is a choice they made. I would have dragged it out and not told us Foggy was the one that got killed. I would have left it open-ended and left it like, why is everyone mad? Why is he brooding? The other thing, I would have killed Bullseye. Bullseye should have died. That would have been a huge character thing of like, not he gave up Daredevil because he lost his best friend and because he tried to murder someone. It would have been that much better if he actually murdered someone because of losing his best friend. Not that I would murder anyone for any of you, especially you, Jeremiah, with your fantastic internet.
Yeah. Look at he's in.
And that's why Daredevil's the worst character ever to be written. No, I really enjoyed the show. It's good. I mean, for me to give a 7 and an 8, I mean, again, we're judging off episodes. It's not to do it as a whole is odd, but those are high ratings for me. I try and not give those out. It's very, very, very solid. There's certain things I disliked choices, and then there's just the cinematography. It's not bad. It's just not what I wanted, and I didn't want Netflix again. But it just doesn't feel. It doesn't feel tight. It could have been tighter.
They did turn the violence up to like 11.
Yeah,
Definitely.
So it'll be interesting to see where they go from there.
What's his Punisher logo at the end?
This Punisher logo
and move on.
It's going to be a bunch of cops thinking that Frank was right and going about doing things the way they want to do them because of Frank. And Frank's going to show up and say, fuck no, that's not your job. And like, I don't know, the real world?
Yeah, no, that's definitely a nod to that. And I'm curious, the Punisher spin-off mini episode, movie, whatever, straight to plus movie. I wonder if that will spin out of this, where it's like he gives up the logo and he's trying to basically find a new logo, but not in the obvious sense of it, but more in the figuring out like, hey, my symbol gave the wrong message.
Yeah.
And dealing with
and
that.
I really hope we do get that famous panel from the comics where Frank gets stopped by these two cops and hey, we're just like you. Like, no, you're not. Nor should you be.
Right.
I'm a criminal. You're not supposed to be a criminal. So.
Okay.
And scene.
I like it.
Excited for next week to talk more about the next episode, but let's get on to
rumors, baby. That's right, guys. We're here wrapping it up. Welcome back, Dimitri. You can come on back. Come on back, Dimitri. Come on back. All right. The Nintendo 64 is reportedly returning in 2025 with 4K support for $249.99. The console would be compatible with all N64 games. They have emulators that are a lot cheaper. Just saying.
Yeah, I don't get
but it's nice to use if you own the cartridge. Like
it's nice to use an N64. Yeah.
Yeah, but buy
if you're a physical media guy.
Well, why wouldn't you just buy an original system?
Yeah, you could just do that.
Yeah, true, but
the converter's like $30.
Not 4K.
No, they're not that much, are they? What's an N64 go for? Because if it's more than 250, then okay, maybe. And then they're just if Nintendo 64s are flipping for more than 250 on eBay, this is grimy what Nintendo's doing. Because they're literally saying, we'll give you something better and buy it from us instead of buying it from someone else that we sold it to them 10 years, 20 years ago.
Probably around 200 now, I'm guessing.
Yeah, right? They are.
So okay, so I don't.
There's pre-owned ones that are 64. There's ones that are 100. So
what they should do.
How many people do you think their first sexual experience was a Nintendo 64 controller?
Huh. All right. Fantastic Four. First steps. Fantastic Four first steps concept.
How about the Rumble Pack?
Dimitri's experienced. He's experienced. The fact that you brought the
I've never had the
You've used it. You've used it. Don't be shy now. Fantastic Four first steps concept art suggests Franklin Richards will appear in the film. Baby Franklin Richards.
Pass.
No, fuck you.
Too
Yes,
soon.
smash.
Too soon. No,
Smash.
Smash.
You can't say smash for that.
No, it's not
Oh,
pass
no.
or smash.
No.
This episode has gone off the rails.
It's
This
boom
is
or
going off
pass,
the
which
rails.
doesn't make sense either.
Boom. Boom.
Yeah, how old is he supposed to be?
Oh, cool. Well, like he should
Old
be
enough for
baby.
Jeremiah, apparently. Jesus.
No, that's not true.
That's what you said.
I'm
You
just
said
saying,
smash.
let's have Franklin. Let's have
I'm
Franklin.
not sharing
Richard.
Franklin with you.
Come-
You
can't have
sicko.
Franklin Nelson,
No,
okay?
you can have him.
Stand up
I don't
Franklin
want him. You can keep him. You're trying to share him with a group now. This doesn't make it better. Disgust. Doomed to
We
you.
are losing
Doomed to
every
Jeremiah.
follower.
Yeah, you're losing them, all of them. Theory. I have a theory via comicology. Doom may use Wanda as the MCU's version of Molecule Man to create Battleworld, erasing everyone's memories in Avengers Doomsday. That'd
She
be
is
cool.
not strong enough. That's not true.
Ooh.
That's not
She's
true.
a lady.
No,
Wow.
no, she's.
Jeremiah's
I'm
getting
just
buried
saying,
here.
like,
So unfair.
Sexist,
just
and he likes
saying-
kids too much.
It's ridiculous.
Molecule Man is like in the top 3 of the most powerful entities in comics. Like
So is
he's
Wanda.
Dr.
There's no
Manhattan
shot Wanda
levels
isn't.
of power.
Wanda's up there.
Wanda's close. I mean, I'd be okay if she was the replacement. Like if they did Wanda instead of Molecule Man.
But we still need
because-
him.
Yeah, we need Danny O'Mani big time.
Danny O'Mani.
So I would rather have Molecule Man than have Wanda in that position because I feel like they can use Wanda better. So that is true. Yes, she did. Well, she also mentally fucked everybody. House of M, but
Keeping it Marvel rumors wise, Jameson, Idris is rumored to portray a Black Panther variant in Avengers Doomsday.
There's so many of these rumors now of him just getting recast. Like it went away and it came back. So now I'm starting to think that maybe it's real. Because there's so many out of nowhere. Like no one's talking about this. Why is there so many of these rumors?
I think it's because of the leak. So a lot of photos leaked from Marvel. So
the
one of them
concept art.
being
the concept
the
art,
concept art. So one of them had a Black Panther, and everyone thinks it's him because it looks similar to him. So that's all.
With Samson's
Just
comment,
reactivated it.
I will say it's so prevalent. This is going to sound wrong, but I think it's because there's a lack of, it's like, okay, he's got to be a Black prevalent actor. So like you're making the lot of actors that could play this role smaller and smaller. He's kind of the only standout. That just makes sense.
For anyone listening at home, the comment was about Jonathan Majors.
But I get what you're saying. Like you can't just replace one of the greatest actors
ever.
Right. Like literally ever with just anybody.
You just replace him with
Majors
someone,
would
someone
make
great.
a interesting Black Panther. I don't think it works.
Doesn't work. No,
It
Samson.
doesn't work.
Bruce Banner and Jennifer Walters will play a role in a mini World War Hulk arc in Avengers Doomsday. Again, this is because of the leak.
Yeah, I don't see that still being a thing.
I think because it was leaked, now they're rushing to change it. They're like, yeah, no, we're not doing that now.
Scar still looks like crap in the concept art, so
He looks better, but still, yeah, it looks like crap still. It's like they went in the wrong direction with him. Like, oh, people didn't like the Scar we gave him. Let's give him a different one. Oh, but
I'll give you a different Scar.
So the big twist for Absolute Green Lantern in DC's new Absolute Universe is that Hal Jordan might actually be Black Hand instead of William Derrick Hand.
I thought Jeremiah would like that one.
No. I
Just
like
got
it.
blue.
I like it.
Right?
I'd be okay with that. I'd be
I don't-
okay with that.
I don't know
think
what
they
any of
would.
this means.
That'd be
Yeah.
fun.
The Black Lanterns, right?
Yes, zombies.
Will be the Green Lantern.
Hal Jordan would be the Black Lantern leader instead of the Green Lantern human
Oh,
sector.
okay,
I
yeah.
don't see it happening, but you gave me a minor chub with the idea, so I mean, you're just stuck with
There
the
it is.
consequences.
It is a rumor. It is a rumor.
Glad you're
Taylor
getting chubby,
Swift-
man.
Taylor Swift may have met with multiple movie studios, including DC. Who should she play? Poison Ivy.
How dare you?
Just figured I'd say it.
Oracle.
No.
I like it.
no.
I like Oracle.
Not Barbara Gordon.
Oh,
Just Oracle.
wait, what's the difference?
Well, yeah. What is
Does
there's no difference
they
there.
can make an Oracle character that isn't Barbara?
No, I don't like that.
No. It has to be Barbara and still be Oracle. I like the Oracle idea. So, put glasses on her, have her sit in a chair. Be nice. Sing by herself in an office.
Be paralyzed from the waist
You know,
down?
I wouldn't mind if they actually like tried to get someone who actually used a wheelchair for Oracle. Like there's definitely actresses out there. Like there's kind of no reason for that.
There aren't. Taylor Swift.
Absolutely not.
There's no
It's
actresses
really
that are in
it's the
wheelchairs.
character's mainly going to be a voice at a point. You know, it's basically the role of a voice actor. So why not? You know, you could do
Yeah.
flashbacks of her as Batgirl, or bring back what's her name that lost her movie.
Millie Bobby Brown.
Oh, yeah, the one
Oh.
that the Batgirl that got canned.
Yeah. But I'm fine with them jumping straight to Oracle because there's a lot of Batgirls, as Dimitri will tell you. There's a lot of different Batgirls.
Sandra Kane. She's so
Yeah.
cool.
Sandra Kane! Spoiler, let's go.
I'm on Batgirl number 3. It's so cool. I don't want to. That's like, you know what? I shouldn't even be talking about it with you guys. That's
You
my
shouldn't
book.
because Comic Talk section was like 30 minutes ago, and Pierre asked if anyone read anything, and no one answered it.
It's true.
I don't remember.
There's no lag. There's no lag either, Dimitri. So now we know it's just you. We know it's just you. DC Studios is reportedly considering Kieran Culkin for Clayface in James Gunn's DCU. If not Clayface, who should Kieran Culkin play? I will say that we did also say that Harry Potter was cast as Clayface,
Daniel
which I like
Radcliffe?
a lot more. Yes, Daniel Radcliffe.
Yeah, I think I like that
I
more,
think
but
Kieran Culkin is a little too annoying for Clayface.
he'd be a good Riddler.
He'd be a great
Oh.
Riddler. He'd be
Oh,
a
He's such a
top-notch
cool
Riddler.
guy.
Yeah.
Like he's such a cool guy.
you did it. You cast him just now.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Panelids
James Gunn.
out. We're out. That's
Oh,
a
is it?
wrap for this
right,
week's
that's
Panelids,
it.
Comic Books, and more. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe, follow, and drop us a review. Dimitri, say something.
Sandra
The conversation doesn't stop here. Join our Discord to keep the comic talk going all week long. We'll see you next Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Same time, same place. No.